So it's been one confusing thing after the other when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2, and we got one other very, very confusing thing to talk about here in this video that I don't even know how to make sense of it. I'll be quite honest with you guys, but I'm going to share this information with you guys. I'm a little bit late to this one because we've been covering so much Switch 2 content. If you missed any of it, check it out. It's been a lot of fun, but man, it's been a little bit of a headache as well because of all this confusing information. I wish Nintendo would just tighten up their communications, get someone, hire someone to communicate because it's bad. So apparently some of the select Nintendo Switch 2 games maybe won't apparently support cloud saves. So if you don't know, of course, with Nintendo Switch Online, one of the big things is that we get cloud saves, right? So you can back up your stuff to the cloud, and that's good. That's very good. I mean, I would say that's very good because, you know, something happens to your saves on your console, you have that cloud save data to back it up to. But according to this information that is very confusing, some Switch 2 games are not going to have that. Let's just get into it. This is Nintendo Life reporting this. A bunch of people are reporting this, but we'll go through Nintendo Life's article because, yeah, it's just kind of easier to kind of summarize. So, looking at the game's store pages, it seems there's some upcoming titles that won't support the Nintendo Switch 2 Online cloud save feature, or maybe they will. It's all a bit confusing. Thanks for the heads up, Eurogamer. That's what Nintendo Life posted. As was pointed out in a recent Reset Era thread by this random user, literally randomly random 67, the Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 Edition page on Nintendo's website houses the following disclaimer. Read this. Please note, this software does not support the Nintendo Switch Online paid membership save data cloud backup feature. End quote. You'll find the same message. This is really confusing. You'll find the same message at the bottom of Donkey Kong Bonanza listing, and the original poster claimed it could also be found on Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition pages, but it seems to have been removed now. Okay, so that's already confusing. It gets worse. It gets worse. So first of all, if it wasn't for Donkey Kong Bonanza, I would say, okay, this is something weird going on with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions because we have Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition, we have Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Party Jamboree. That's 3 of the Nintendo Switch 2 edition games. But then you got Donkey Kong Bonanza just thrown in there, a Switch 2 exclusive. So again, you can see there's like an image, and the images show that. This is an image Nintendo Life screen capped. And again, it says, please note, this software does not support, the Nintendo Switch Online paid membership, blah, blah, blah. And then same thing with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Please note, this software does not support the Nintendo Switch Online paid membership save data cloud backup feature. Again, now, this is where Nintendo Life says, where things get really confusing is how these disclaimers only seem to appear and be present on the European and North American game listings. Eurogamer noted that no such messages appear on the Japanese site for any of the games, which muddies the waters even further. Okay, what? Nintendo Life did say that they've reached out to Nintendo for comment on these cloud save data shenanigans, but they'll update the article when they hear back. They posted this actually a few days ago. Like I said, I'm late to this one. Better late than never, as they say. I figured there was, there's other more important news to cover first. But yeah, there hasn't been an update yet. So what is going on? It makes no sense. And they say too, they note removing the NSO cloud feature, save option from new Switch 2 games is a baffling move, but taking it from titles like Tears of the Kingdom, which, let's not forget, supported it in its Switch 1 form, makes even less sense. That's the thing. There's some games that support it on Switch 1 that it's claiming that won't support it on Switch 2. And then they're saying if the disclaimer is correct, you won't be able to make a new cloud save data in the latter once it's there. And they're like, surely there's been a mistake here, right? I mean, right? Please. This just makes no sense. Again, this is one of the things that Nintendo, their messaging, their communication is really bad across the board. Just the stuff on the websites, and then the inconsistencies, plural, across their websites. And then beyond that, just the verbal communication that has been just like lacking for the most part. it's not good, guys. Listen, it's not good. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this. I don't know. Like, again, if there's an update, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, that's kind of the gist of it. And I wish I could make sense of it. I wish I could be like, well, hey, you know, it's probably like, you know, whatever. I don't even see how this would be a mistake. Like, it's not a mistake if they're adding that to it. I mean, why? I just don't know. I just don't know. It's very confusing. I'm going to go to the site real quick. It says it. It's really faded, but it says it. Please note the software does not support the Nintendo Switch Online paid membership save data cloud backup feature. I'm on the website right now, and it's currently, I'm recording this on the evening, 11 p.m. on April 21st. You're probably not going to see this video for a couple days. Or maybe the next, I don't know when I'm posting it. There's a lot of videos to post. I can't post them all at the same time. You know what I mean? So this is Josh from the future. I actually have an update now. Thankfully, I didn't post the video originally, or else I would have had to make a follow-up video. And I don't like to have to do that. Just like to, you know, present all the information as much as I can in one video. So we got an update. It says, as of April 23rd, but I'm recording this a couple days later because there was all the pre-order stuff, of course, in North America. Hopefully you guys got a pre-order. I made a video on that if you want to check that out, which ironically was after I recorded the first segment, but now this segment's after. Anyways, whatever. Let's go to Nintendo Life. They got the update for us since we were reading off of their page. Anyways, they're basically, you know, saying how now the DK page has no mention of cloud saves, while the Tears of the Kingdom page has been expanded to explain what the new edition's bonus save slot is for. So this information you would think would be clarifying. It's actually more confusing. It adds more confusion, in my opinion, to the whole thing. But according to this new disclaimer, this is for Tears of the Kingdom, save data created in the second save data slot in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 edition cannot be transferred to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on Nintendo Switch. That makes complete sense because, again, if you don't know, we're basically getting a second save file on Nintendo Switch 2 version. But if you wanted to transfer your Nintendo Switch 2 save file to Switch 1 for whatever reason, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but if you did, you can't do that. You can't transfer the second save file data back. I guess only save file data 1. I don't know. You'll be able to transfer Switch 1 Tears of the Kingdom save file to the Switch 2 edition, but you won't be able to send it back again once you're done. So I guess you can't send anything back, is what they're saying. We'd say the wording also implies that cloud save transfers will be possible between Switch 2 units. Makes more sense than removing the feature completely, but there may well be another disclaimer added in the coming days which speaks to that. They have a couple more things. They said Breath of the Wild page now houses the same message, so expect an identical approach to save transfers there. For those wondering, the no cloud save message hasn't come back to the other games that reportedly contained it initially, such as, you know, Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV, which is a very long title if you think about it. Looks like it must have been a big misunderstanding on Nintendo's part. I mean, I don't know. Was it? It still doesn't make sense. Like I said, this is not something you just accidentally put in. So I don't know, man. Like, it feels like Nintendo's communication is really, really bad and really messy. And like, this is like, come on. I don't like I said, this kind of clarifies it for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild in a sense. It was like, okay, I get it, but that's not really specific to cloud save data. And what about Donkey Kong? It's missing from there now. Previously, it was like, I just don't get it. Why was it even mentioned previously? You know, is someone getting fired for this? I mean, I you know, I believe in second chances, obviously. So I hope that the person can learn from this rather than just getting, you know, fired. But what I mean by that is, like, is someone getting in trouble? Is someone getting in trouble because they put something that they weren't supposed to put? Like, I don't know how this makes any sense. But anyways, that's basically what it is. So you have the original information. Now we have the update. Does it make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me. It's very confusing. So will some Switch 2 games not support cloud save data? More. I don't know anymore. I'm really confused. So I don't know. If you understand better than me, maybe you're smarter. Maybe you got a higher IQ. Maybe you got more brain matter in your noggin. I don't know. If something makes sense to you that's not clicking for me, explain it to us all in the comment section below. Enlighten us, please, because to me, I'm just scratching my head. And I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy Nintendo content, be sure to subscribe. Hit that like button. If you dislike it, let me know why so I can improve the content in the future. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just hard on the eyes. Maybe that's just why you don't like the content. Hey, I don't know. I can wear a mask, I guess. I don't know, you know, like a face mask or something. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until the next one, friends. Game on. I'll see you guys later.